children, I've been waiting for you.
You're the lady from my vision.
I'm glad to see you've arrived here safe and sound. And who is your companion?
I'm Laura.
Are you two a couple?
Nope.
Shouldn't we be trying to save Aspozia now?
You're going to die alone.
Oh, now you want to save the world.
We're looking for the last wind monk.
You are on the right path. The monastery is not far from here. But I must warn you, the entrance is busted.
Oh no. How did that happen?
Well, I wouldn't say that it was my fault exactly. But during one of my herbal experiments, there was a bit of a detonation.
What? How?
How should I know? I'm afraid the brandy robbed me of nearly all of my memories that night.
So how are we supposed to get in there? Can I maybe open the door with a song?
I'm sorry, my boy, but it doesn't work that way.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm not quite sure what I was thinking either.
Do you still need that old broken basilion on the cliff, actually? I think that if I can prove to Emil that those beasts aren't real, we might be able to stop the execution.
Yeah, and if I can find the last wind monk, Aspozia will be saved.
Don't you start with that again. So, can I have the basilion, old woman?
Of course. It's just gathering dust here anyway. You can try to repair and get it flying again.
The start module is already in place. The stabilizer seems to be working too. I'm just missing the activation phrase.
If you need any help, just ask.
We will. Thanks.
Hello.
Ah, how can I help you?
Do you know where I can find the last wind monk?
Of course I do. I am the one who raised those little bastards over the centuries. There is a monastery deep in the mountains. You can only reach it by passing through this door here. It's well hidden from the rest of the world. But, and this is important, my boy, you must find the way on your own.
Why me?
Why not?
Ha!
So I'll find the last wind.
Precisely.
We'll get it open.
That's the...
The flute noses are all being hunted. Everyone really seems to hate them. How could this have happened?
It's all Emil's fault.
Oh, my boy, no one really hates you all. People just like to have a common enemy. It's kind of like having a common interest. If you start asking yourself what's wrong with you personally and not others, that is what leads to true hatred. I believe there is no other emotion that is more deeply connected to one's own heart.
I hate Emil.
This Emil guy seems to be a very angry person.
Yes, it's a tragic story.
We have to stop.
The only way to do that is to...
Do you think all the hatred...
Ah, you know the Aspozien people. Just give them a few root ales and a few days to cool off.
Were you the one I saw in that vision, back in the woods? How did you do that?
Oh, a magician never reveals her secrets, child. Let's just say, I know how to communicate with people, even if they're very far away.
But how can you...
I learned it in my youth from a grouchy old conjurer. Those days are mostly a cloudy haze of special herbs, bonfires, and root ale.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, yes.
Don't you get...
Oh, I go into the town quite often. And
The Basilians were never
for heaven's sake, no. The dynasty was real, and so were the wind monks. And so were a few things that you two will never learn about. But the Basilians are as fake as the age on my bingo club card.
We have to prove that to Emil. If I can repair one and bring it to him, he's just gotta believe us.
Sounds like a good plan.
This Basilian will...
I just hope that he...
Don't worry.
Outstanding.
What would I get at?
Free beer.
I'll think about it. So you can contact people that are far away, right? I have to speak with my father to get the Basilian working again.
You see that fancy tin can telephone over there? I need a few things to make it work. If you bring me a lucky charm, something flammable, and a personal item of your father's, then I can contact him for you. Just stuff it all into one of the cans.
Does it have to be a specific...
Child, this isn't rocket. Just find something lucky and stuff it in.
Does it have to be...
Just something that can get a good...
I like how you... Something
Exactly. Whatever it is, it has to be something that only your father...
Oh, like me.
No,
Can we start now?
I cannot start... Well, definitely. Of course, we'll also need some A lucky charm is also very... And that's it.
I disapproved of the building. Hello.
How can I help you two?
So, about the... Can we start now?
Reminepo, I'm calling you. Pick up.
Hello? Oh, my sweet little tumble mouse and Ocarina's boy. Ha! I knew you would find him. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Reminipo, my old friend, you haven't aged a day since I captured you and forced you to build my Basilian army.
Super. Thanks for asking. I mean, if you ignore the fact that I'm being held captive in a secret laboratory by a bunch of maniacs, Emil seems to think that I might still be useful to him and his new regime.
Did you tell him that Conroy forced you to build the Basilians for him? That they're not real?
More than once. But he doesn't believe a word of it. He doesn't want to believe it.
I'm going to bring him proof that he can't deny. That he has to believe us.
My brave little tumble mouse.
I'm going to get you out of there, Dad. Are they at least treating you okay?
Well, I can't complain much. Except my back's been bothering me again. Itchy feet, dry eyes. And the water here tastes like cough syrup. But hey, what can you do?
Have you tried not taurine juice for your feet? I read that you can make a cream from it with a little...
Not now. Dad, I have a problem. It's about one of the Basilians.
Yeah?
I have to get it working again. I installed the start module, but I've forgotten the activation phrase.
You mean Lorem ipsitus ladi mopsibi? Fizz bindle mendel, flo pepe moraicanus, ardi venturus gumus, dactitorus lampi?
Ah, right. How could I have forgotten that? Thanks, Dad.
No problem. And how are you two doing? Am I going to be meeting my grandchildren soon?
Love you. Later. Now I can record my father's activation phrase on the mollusk. Lorem ipsitus, laddie mopsy bee, bisbindle mendel, flo pepemo racinus, addi venturuscamus, datsitoris lumpy. Leave it. Okay, that should work. Basilian, get ready to fly.
Ha! Well done. What a clever girl.
All systems are ready to go, but I still have to help Flute Nose.
Hello.
Ah,
So, about the... Can we start now?
Reminepo, I'm calling you. Pick up. I take it that was your doing. Oh, look what you did. Now the door is really broken. Ah, very good. Now the door is really broken.
The last wind monk is waiting for me in there, isn't he?
Yes, my child. My boy, I have something for you to help you on your way.
Some good advice?
No, a book. You're going to need it.
Great. Now let's go and find that wind monk.
Flute Nose, stop this. Just come with me. If we can convince Emil and all the others that the Basilians aren't real, and that you can summon the wind and are the true king, then we won't need any wind monk. Ever again.
Laura, you know that I...
Yeah. You just can't. I got it. Listen, you do what you feel you have to do, but I'm going to take this Basilian and try to stop the execution. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Goodbye, Laura.
Now stop with that crying, girl. He'll be back.
Maybe I was too hard on him.
No, Conroy was too hard on him. But you have to understand that you can't just shout that boy onto the right path. Let him search for the wind monk. Maybe he'll find the truth along the way.
What's that supposed to mean?
No idea. Would you like a shot of brandy?
No, thanks. I've got to drive. Fly. Take care, Dola. It was nice to meet you.
You too, child. And chin up.
Now, you freaking monster. Take me to Emil.
So, here is the legendary home of the wind monks. I kind of expected it to look more... legendary.
Well, I guess it's better to know the truth than to live in a fantasy.
Wait a minute, I know that guy. That's the Gorf.
Ah! Is that you, Robert? How long has it been?
At least 3 years, I'm sure. I hoped you'd be doing well. But then, what can you expect from the most deadly creature in all of Aspozia? It's so nice to see a friendly face. I would hug you, bud. Then I would die a terrible death.
Then you would die a terrible death? Splendid!
It said they fell back, disappearing deep into the root forest. And this panel has a... I can't read this language. It says, to the wind monk. There's still some Gorfs. And what do you want to...
To be just as deadly as my father.
Hello, Gorf.
Hello, Robert.
What adorable little Gorfs. They look like miniature versions of you.
Oh, thank you. That's probably because they're my offspring.
Oh, how cute.
Yes, I must say, it makes me swell with pride to know that I've provided the world with a few more intellectual amphibians. But let me tell you something, my young friend. Raising children isn't as easy as they say.
Oh, no? I thought all you had to do was just lock them up in a dark hole and occasionally bring them out to scare them. At least that was Conroy's method.
Oh, no. I take a more intellectual approach. We recite poems, read the newspaper. I even let the children sing songs from the Fleetnose dynasty. I'd offer to show you, but I can't seem to find my youngest son, Lucas.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm sick with worry.
Great. But isn't there you...
Yes, I had a wife. Perhaps you know her. She used to sit alone in front of the entrance to the dynasty's palace.
Gorfalina?
Yes, that was her name.
Was?
She left me to become a singer. My star love-making was a firestorm of passion and occasional screaming.
I'm so sorry.
But she left him to me, the most magnificent offspring. We were trying forever, but we finally found a few hosts to incubate our little ones. Did I ever tell you how Gorfs are born?
Yeah.
Very good! But did I ever tell you how they're made?
I sincerely hope you never do.
Since we're on that topic, how is your...
What mate?
That green-jacketed, bad-tempered loudmouth you were with the last time we met?
Oh, you mean Laura?
Yes, sir! Is she still alive? Or did she finally mess with the wrong person?
Oh, we're each going our separate ways.
I see.
Do you happen to know where I can find the last wind monk?
Oh! Is that your mission this time? What an interesting life you...
I sure wish it was less interesting.
Well, I do know that somewhere back there in the mountains is a map.
Are you sure?
Are Gorfs deadly?
Deadlier than... Have you seen the mud?
Well, I've never been there, but I've heard stories. Some crazy old lady was raising orphan kids to become monks. Not a good idea, if you ask me. It could only result in chaos.
That animal back there, what is...
Leo?
The common pig fly, also known as the fly buzz mike. It's a relatively rare insect from the swamp buzzer family. It's composed of approximately 86% nose and 14% wing. It is completely indigestible for all living creatures and is the only animal known to be immune to us Gorfs.
Very good, sweetie. You've made your father proud. You've earned my love for another day.
What would have happened if you'd answered incorrectly?
Leo?
Then I'd have to earn father's love from scratch.
Because...
No one likes losers.
Very good! You've earned love for...
Whippy!
It looks like...
Oh, those beasts sniff around everywhere. But what would you expect from another...
86%.
Leo, you know what happens when you correct your father?
Somewhere a baby tumble mouse dies.
Okay, but Gorf, I'm...
Poison! No one... This bloody beast has a brass...
So you can sing
I can't sing. But yes, I learned one in the valley.
Where could little Lucas be?
Oh, he could be anywhere. His brothers and sisters are quite different. Leo, Linda, Lena and Lumpy have been very well behaved since I glued them to their rocks.
Oh, well, that just leaves the question, why did he run away in the first place?
Exactly. You know, it's not like I didn't try with him, but that kid just perspires so much.
What does he perspire to be?
What? No, he sweats a lot. That's why there's nothing left of him but that sweat stain.
Okay, so we're looking for a sweaty... Thanks.
No problem.
Ouch! Better not. I don't need to... I don't... That seems... That one... Now you're... The language of the... It's hollow. That was in the book Mama Dolyu gave. I can turn little dials. I'd rather... Bzz, bzz, bzz. Come here. No. No. No, I... That's just... Why should... I could capture it with this. That's just... No, I...
I told you that it wouldn't work.
Well, you just had to have a pet.
Great. Now, how are we supposed to get the coffee grounds out of the washing machine?
Hello? Is someone in the tree?
No?
You sure?
Achoo! Shh! You're going to give us away.
Damn pollen allergy. You just had to choose a tree to live in, didn't you?
Are you flute noses? I'm one too. You don't have to hide from me.
Okay, if you're a flute nose, then what's your name? Maybe we know each other.
I mean, if we were flute noses too.
Ocarino something Bo the third.
Robert. You're just Robert.
Ooh, so sorry, Your Majesty. If we had only known it was you.
Then we would have put out the fancy dishes.
We don't have any dishes now. You dropped the last cup yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's one of the many perks of living in a tree.
Did I force you to come here with me?
You said you wanted to have me along.
I miss Laura. If this doesn't convince them...
Stop it. Ah, I hate music. So free and beautiful.
Oh my. Is that...
Holy him! He really is a flute nose.
We're so sorry that we didn't believe you.
Yeah, but nowadays you can't be too careful.
Ah, no problem. So you know the hymns?
Of course.
But you don't really believe that you're king, do you?
Yes, I am the king.
Listen, the king can fly. Every child knows that.
What? I never heard that. I'm sure that isn't correct.
Oh, yeah? And how do you know?
Because I am the king, and I can't fly.
Yeah, because you're not the king.
Someone put it...
Ah, too...
No. Too far. I have my... What any... I don't know what... It's pretty big. That's... I don't know what to... May I
What do you want it to...
to borrow?
Oh!
Hey guys,
Hey, friend.
what are you doing up there?
Like so many of us.
Yeah, but I bet we're the only ones who live in a tree.
That's not the point. Most of us have gone into hiding since Emil took power. The Asposians just don't understand that they're essentially suffocating themselves.
We should just stop playing the song. Then they'll see what they get.
Oh, great idea. If you want to die along with them.
You're always so picky about details.
So you're both...
Yep.
And you play the song so that...
Exactly.
How come you never tried telling...
For that, they'd have to listen long enough, but music has been banned indefinitely. We've been declared liars and enemies of the state, and have been chased away where no one can hear our song.
Plus, there's still Conroy's influence. The people have heard his lies long enough that they believe them.
It doesn't matter anymore that nobody liked him. That stuff with the Basilians is what sticks in people's heads.
So you don't think there's any chance to convince them otherwise?
There's always a chance. We just need someone who can unite the dynasty again, just like it's...
Yeah, a kind of... I don't know.
Well, the old system wasn't so...
Conroy wiped out half of the dynasty and instituted a dictatorship. The old system was terrible.
Yeah, the only good thing about now is that...
Could you all tell me where I can find the last wind monk?
Why would you even want to find him after what that last wind monk Conroy did?
Yeah.
I will never forget Ocarino's face when Conroy brought those Basilian creatures out of the fountains.
And poor Majoria.
Hey, chin up. Better times are on their way.
But we don't even have a...
There will come a new one. We still don't know today what's become of Majoria and
Yeah, right. And I'm the illegitimate son of Abbot Conroy and the old bar lady.
Do you know anything about...
He is.
That doesn't really... Good luck up.
Thanks.
So this is where the wind monks come from?
I know this place like the back of my hand.
So can you tell...
Sure I could, but I won't.
Thank... Ah, I recognize those. Those are flute nose songs. Okay, what do we have here? This is the up song. But what could the other two be? There's no notes here to play. These symbols, there's no notes here. I don't know. Oh, wow. These symbols, there's no... That was... Not much light. I can barely see anything, but... I can't get it out of the... Come here, you... Maybe I should try What a strange place for a... These symbols, there's no notes here. That... Maybe I should put... I don't need to... Are you hungry? I should be able to store... I could capture it with this. It seems to like this. Why should I? I could capture it. Why should I? Well, then I... Now you're... Maybe I should put this... Why should I... Well, I... It kind of looks like a rug. A proper little rug. The book fits on there nice. I could capture it. It seems to like this. The soup smells even worse than the pond. The soup smell... I don't think that needs... Bzz, bzz, bzz. Now I have you. Now come along. Maybe I can throw the end of... I'll just tie the other... Why should I? I don't need to. Now you're just... No. Are you hungry? Well...
Careful, that's...
Oh, that's...
You get used.
It said, once the Asposians lived... It says, the dynasty was able to It said, they fell back, disappearing deep into the root forest. And this panel... I don't need... I think I'll hang on to... Well... Now you're... Go, find the Gorf. Giddy up. That didn't work so well. No, that goes back to chapter 4. I don't want to go back there. The fly looks dead. No. Why should I? That's it. Go, find the Gorf. Giddy up.
Lucas! Papa is so glad you're back. 4 rocks, but only 3 kids? That drove me crazy.
Oh, how nice. The family is back. Together.
Lucas, how many times do I have to tell you? We can't eat pig flies. Besides, we're strictly vegetarian in this family.
Can I ask?
I've always wanted...
Can I hear the Dynasty song now?
Yeah, of course you can. Kids, places.